roller again. And I know that it's true that it's over this shit.
You said what?
New Future and Ferg.
All right, hit it. Shit. Let's go, Ferg.
The last thing we got from them was New Level.
Let's go, Ferg.
And that was a slap.
I know, I was trying to think of what the name of that song was.
I'm on a new level.
I'm on a new level. That was my shit.
Yeah, new shovel. Put these niggas in the dirt.
All right, Fact Check Podcast. Here we go.
Oh my God! What happened to my car? Goldberg! Where are you? Goldberg! Goldberg! Goldberg!
Rest in peace, Psycho Sid. I think he might have been transformed into one of our patron saints. Give it up for Psycho Sid, bro. I'm just, this is the pre-show, y'all. Fact Check Podcast, episode 161. This is the pre-show, y'all. I was just perusing the internet. Fonzie found this. Thought you might find it interesting.
I had another baby in November that I decided not to keep.
You told me that the baby died and died. She said the baby died with his umbilical cord wrapped around his neck.
Oh,
I was not that dramatic.
You got one of them cats like
And I
that.
might hate you for the rest of my life because
Like you got
you
them?
knew.
I got one of them.
You knew.
Why would you tell me the baby was dead though?
Oh, that's Karamo.
Karamo wild for this,
I
bro.
wanted him to be hurt. I wanted his feelings to be hurt. I just wanted him to feel something because I never feel like he feels anything.
What you think about that, Big Fine?
That's crazy.
Do you want to go to Karamo? I get free tickets, bro.
For what?
I'm on the Mari list, so the Mari list just transferred over to Karamo. How you think they fill them seats, Big Dog? You think niggas pay for that?
No. I don't even want to pay for that.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like, whenever you in that city, just pull up.
Anytime you want, yo. You let me know.
I will give you a show.
All right, what else we got on the
You know
pre-show
one of the
here?
producers from Maury owns whatchamacallit?
Who?
Slutty Vegan.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, Pinky used to work on Maury.
All right, I want to get your thoughts on divorce rates. I don't know why I put this shit on here. Divorce rates, men and women, 42%, women to women, 72%, and men to men, 28%.
So what this is
Another
saying is
one.
dudes like hanging around dudes.
I ain't trying to be
Dudes
funny.
can tolerate dudes way more
I ain't trying to be
than they
funny,
can tolerate
but,
anybody else.
If you wanna go off the algorithm, if you a numbers guy, what they call them niggas in baseball?
Statisticians.
Yeah, the statistician. You one of them. This is an open and shut case. You feel me? 42, 72, 28. You do the math, yo. We just gonna leave that there, though.
Oh, yeah, I seen this one too.
Oh, Jerry Springer shoe game.
Jerry Seinfeld, he smoked all them
Let's
niggas.
get
Yeah.
into it.
Will Martin shoe game. I always hear the Wayne brothers. But I don't never hear they talk about Jerry name. Man's right here know what he talking
man's
about.
right
Jerry had that shit on. Bo Jackson's. You ain't see my videos about the Moabs, the underrated model in the ACG line / Hirachi. Every episode, my man's had all the early releases back in the day. Doing my research, Jerry revealed that Nike was the plug. Of course they was. They gotta provide for the #1 show in America. Got to. Sauce that man Cardinal 7s? Come on. The disrespect the Cardinal 7s been getting lately too. Come on, man. You can never disrespect the OG. Definitely in some Nikes y'all don't know nothing about. Air Tech Challenge. These are tennis
with the
shoes.
bomber?
Andre Agassi and a couple
With
other
the
players,
bomber?
but mainly Agassi. Some y'all don't know about Sports Blue 6s. We definitely need a retro of them.
With the
Last
blue
one was
flannel?
2014. These the originals, of course. It
crippling
wasn't
on
just
them.
Will out there in them grapes, man. Jerry had that shit on. Gotta get Jerry his flowers. Like, we talk about them others, but Jerry
I know where I
was stepping
seen that
hard on
post
that
before.
show.
Huh?
I said I know where I seen that post before.
Jerry had that shit on.
Yeah, that looked like
Jerry
a
the only
fact
one
check
with Kith had
exclusive.
that last time I checked.
What you say?
Jerry last time I checked, Jerry Seinfeld the only one did a whole spread for Kith.
Oh, shout out Jerry and Kif collab. Also, shout out to our sponsors back again, Chili's Baby Back Ribs.
Oh, my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back. Chili's, baby soul. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back.
Chili's baby back ribs.
I want my baby back.
Chili's baby back ribs. Do 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 do. I want my baby back ribs.
Yeah.
In the back, say,
Woo. All right, Big Fonz. You know about
that
the.
in one take.
You think that was one take, bro?
The way that nigga said, woo, he wasn't expecting that.
Because they probably only had like an hour studio time for sure.
Like, y'all
for
gotta
sure.
smoke this shit.
Yeah.
It's
All
a
right.
jingle, nigga.
You know about the. Shout out to Jingles. Wasn't that Jamie Foxx job on the Jamie Foxx
Jingles
show?
2000.
Real
Nigga had the
know what's
Astro
up.
van.
Real niggas know what's up. Shout out to Astro Van. All right, Fonzie, what you know about the phone farms?
The phone farm.
Third of all internet traffic is fake, and all of this is coming from Chinese phone farms. So the people that you're arguing online with about different things such as politics and city rules, well, it's all fake, and it's probably just a robot. These phone farms usually have tens of thousands of phones that are connected to one computer that's controlling all of them. The way it works is that the people who run this typically take the batteries out of all these phones and then connect all the motherboards together in order
Niggas
to
gonna get
monitor it on
radiation
one
cancer.
computer. And then with the use of AI, they're able to generate responses across social media, making it seem like they're coming from a real person, when in fact it's just one big computer. I don't think you guys understand how sophisticated this actually is, because each phone represents one person, but yet it's all connected to one computer.
He must not know about that Snoop Dogg No Limit release. The game is to be sold and not to be told. And on that note, take us
So
home.
it's a streaming farm, but for comments.
I mean, it is the streaming farm. It's just one component of it, I guess. And to ride out on the pre-show, we got some words from old Stone Cold.
And a lot of times when you do international travel, when you're doing international travel and there's a dietary change,
The
things
chemistry.
happen. And man, Yoke, man, he was weighing 600 pounds
Talking
at the
about
time.
Yokozuna.
When he picked me up and slammed me, things happened. Something went south.
Nigga shit on
And
himself.
luckily I was wearing black trunks. And Yoko was so cool. He's no longer with us.
Rest in
God
peace.
rest his soul. But I was laying there on the mat. I just cracked my trunks. And I looked at him. I said, Yoke, let's go home. Go home is wrestle speak for let's do the finish and get out of here. And he's so cool. He goes, okay, bro.
Gotta love Stone Cold, bro.
I said, yo, let's go home.
And we do have some wrestling talk today. Have you seen the notes? This is a super show. Segment Kingz, nigga. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fuck boys and fuck girls, sluts, whores, slores, everything in between. It's Fact Check Podcast, episode 161, segment Kingz. I'm one of your hosts, Raw Skinny, aka Frankie Grimes, aka Big Wave, aka Brother Malcolm X3.
And I'm your other host, Fly Fonzarelli, a.k.a. Fly Fieri, the Master Chef, a.k.a. Pre-Roll Poppy, a.k.a. Red Cup Fonzie, a.k.a. the Whip Games Uncle Jerome, a.k.a. Mr. Never Wear the Same Do-Rag Twice. If you're not buying, please don't ask the price.
Big money, bitch. Shout out to the whole CNB Wave gang. You know who you are. I ain't got the list in front of me. It's gonna be a good show, though. We got a lot of things lined up for y'all. I'm gonna let that beat ride out for a little bit, though. Are you ready, Big Fonz, dog?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do this. Shout out to Pete Weber. Let's get it. This is my mood coming in.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
That is why I did it! That's number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right! Who do you think you are? I am!
Niggas don't know some of these great internet clips.
Man. That is
Who do you
legendary.
think you are?
I am.
Like,
Another one.
I think it was supposed to be who you think you are. I am.
No, I think you said it right. Who do you think you are? I am. Nigga, there's so many ways to read that. Shout out OG Pete, though. Definitely in the Hall of Fame. And now we got some news on the Young Dolph trial. Straight Drop has been found guilty of first-degree murder, life in prison. He got some other charges he got to atone for as well. But that's all I really got for you on that. Feel like justice was served. Open and shut case.
Yo,
Niggas
was
knew
you
what it
watching the
was.
get an act coverage on that?
Yeah.
Yo, when they sentenced
I will
him,
give
act
you
was
a
like, yo,
show.
he's overcut.
Overcooked. Do they get the death penalty in Memphis?
There's only three sentencing options.
Mm-hmm.
There's life without parole, death penalty, or life with parole. That's why she sentenced him to life in prison. He's not getting a death penalty. That's why they can sentence you for that right off the rip, because there's only three options.
Yo, when I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick, right? After Dolph was murdered,
Mm-hmm.
I started getting into all the other PRE artists, right? And as you know today, I'm an avid PRE aficionado. So when I got to Fizzle, I popped in his first album. And I knew what time it was with Paper Route Empire when the intro to that album is called Free Straight Drop. Now, I always thought that was peculiar because at the time, I didn't know who the fuck Straight Drop was. You feel me? But I feel like if you know, you know.
You're like, yeah, free him. Free him.
And, and it's all come full circle, Big Fonzie.
I don't want him locked up. Free him. I don't think a lot of people got it, but
We get it. I didn't get it at the time. I get it now. Shout out to Fizzle, man. Shout out to the whole Paper Route
I will
Empire.
give you a show
Act was like, yo,
you have
he's
never,
overcooked.
ever.
Game over. The game is over. All right, we
Only
got
took niggas 4 hours. They started that shit on Monday. That shit was over by Thursday.
It was really over Wednesday. They just came Thursday to get the shit over with. That was just a formality. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got y'all Diddy Watch. We get this shit out the way early. Let's get to it.
These celebrities, every single celebrity in the culture has been to Diddy's house, which means they've gone through all his phones, text messages. I can read you my text message to Diddy. What day is it airing on the show, on the network? Are you coming on the show? Diddy, what's this? It's all been business for me. It's been business for me. I don't have nothing inappropriate to them people because I don't deal with them like that.
Nah, I can put this one up.
Wardrobe change?
So you mean to tell me
Let's
all
fix it.
those late nights, what you doing, where you at?
I know one song.
I've seen Jay-Z at his house. I've seen T.D. Jakes at his house. I've seen Chris Brown at his house. I've seen Jordan Woods at his house. I've seen Travis Scott at his house.
Snitch.
I've seen
See how you covered it up with that.
Beyonce at his house. I've seen
Yo, a rat.
I've seen Tiana Taylor. I've
Yo,
seen them
rat.
all. Now we was all in the backyard, but I've seen them all.
This nigga mean
I've seen Usher there.
I was
I've
there
seen
too.
the
That's
Baby
what he's
there. I've
saying.
seen Justin Bieber there.
That's what he's saying. He's saying we was just in the backyard. He ain't really saying nothing.
Party.
That's a good point.
I've seen Lindsay Lohan,
Jason Lee trolling
Ashton
like a
Kutcher,
motherfucker.
Demi Moore, Tyrese,
Like he's saying,
Amber
he,
Rose.
like the way he.
Hold
I've
up.
seen I'm
All them
all
names.
up in there.
Lindsay
Mary J.
Lohan just.
Blige.
You gotta remember, like, yo, going to a puff party in like
But
the
just because you go to
2000s.
Diddy party doesn't mean that you were getting sprayed down with Vaseline and baby oil. 'Cause
Right.
I can tell you right now, ain't nobody ever sprayed me with nothing, and I don't even play around like that. Let me tell you about me. I am so private with my personal intimacy that I love the fact that my
personal intimacy
business
sounds like
is private.
masturbation.
Anything I've ever made public, I've talked about it on my show. I've been pretty much an open book with the action,
that
personal intimacy.
I try to conceal the names because I don't want them, people bothering them.
Like, yo, bro, I
it's
gotta
like
cut
the way
out.
the post, the way niggas was spreading that post around was like he was really snitching, and he's just like, yo. Like, that's why he said, he was like, yo, such and such was there, such and such was there, such and such was there. We was all in the backyard. I mean, such and such, like,
wasn't nobody getting sprayed down.
Yeah, wasn't nobody getting no baby oil put on them.
That I know of. Shit. Niggas said they spiked the baby oil. You heard that there?
That's what I heard.
How do you spike the baby oil?
I guess it's like, it's not baby oil all in there. What's my man John Forte? What did he have? Liquid cocaine?
Yeah, we covered that on the Fact Check podcast.
So if you got some type of...
That's a Fact Check legend.
So if you got some type of that, and you putting it in the baby oil and you putting it on niggas' skin...
There's another lawsuit in the pipeline as well. Diddy and a friend viciously raped a woman at the Bad Boy Records studio in New York City and recorded the abuse on video, at least according to a new lawsuit. A woman named Thalia Graves is suing Diddy, claiming she had suicidal thoughts since Diddy and his head of security, Joseph Sherman, violently raped her back in 2001, according to new legal docs obtained by TMZ. In her suit, Graves claims she was 25 years old and dating one of Diddy's employees when he lured her into a meeting with him and Sherman alone, where she says they sequestered her and gave her a drink, likely laced with a drug that eventually caused her to briefly lose consciousness. Graves claims she woke up to find herself bound and restrained, with Diddy and Sherman proceeding to brutally essay and violate, mercilessly, and sodomizing as well. This is graphic. This is not for children. Disclaimer for the YouTube snitches. Diddy's newest accuser claims she's thought about killing herself and got extensive psychological treatment as a result of the alleged abuse, and she says she never reported the incident out of fear that Diddy and Sherman would use their power to ruin her life, just as she claims they threatened to do if she ever spoke out. Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't like...
Take it easy.
Damn, son, where'd you find
what about
this?
his lawyer talking about the baby oil?
I personally just packed up for...
Sorry, go ahead.
And lighter dudes, you got the one where his lawyers talk about the baby oil? He's like, I mean, everybody buys in bulk. This is America.
Yeah.
He lives right near Costco. Then Costco came out. The
Costco
CEO was like, nah. Hold up. We don't even sell baby oil.
We don't sell baby oil.
Stop it.
And then I was watching Jimmy Kimmel that night. He said the same thing. He was like, look, I go to Costco. I frequent Costco a lot.
Yeah.
He was like, and one thing I can tell you I've never seen in Costco is baby oil.
Damn, bro.
I'm not a rapper.
His sons, Quincy and the Combs, that sounds like a group name. Quincy and the Combs.
Quincy not really his son.
Oh, that's Albie Shore's son?
That's Albie Shore's son.
All right, they have a statement, basically.
About the book?
Yeah. This is pertaining to the Kim Porter book. We have seen so many hurtful, this is a quote. We have seen, hold up, let me get it right, my fault, FactCheckPodcast. We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. Take that. She did not. And anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interests at heart. That's all y'all really need for that. Is that supposed to be Young
Puff, or is that supposed to be Quincy?
That's Quincy. They don't all talk the same, though?
I don't think so.
I feel like they do.
I feel like Quincy don't talk like Young Puff.
All right.
And the other one, what's the other one they used to run around?
I'm going to have to research that.
Boy.
Who came out with the diss song? That was King Combs?
Yeah, that was Lil Puff.
All right. Who's Sean John?
No, he's Sean. Puff is Sean. I don't know who John is.
Who's Justin?
Justin is the light-skinned, chubby one.
That's not King Combs.
No. King Combs is Christian.
All right, but we got an intermission.
Justin is
I gotta
the
cleanse my
restaurant
palate
man.
after this Diddy shit, bro. I got a Dave Chappelle PSA from when he was in high school. You want to see this shit? Let's get it.
I'm telling you, man, she wants me. She wants me. She came up to me. She goes, David, I want you.
Oh, she did.
She sure did, man.
Cause man, people been telling me she been shooting up IV drug using.
Damn.
She might got AIDS.
Oh shit.
AIDS. You know AIDS is?
So?
AIDS
said
kills.
Kill some people. Maybe she does, man.
It can kill you too.
Look, I'd like to die that way. A lot of things can kill people, man. Bullets kill people. Car accidents kill people. Look at where we live, man. Here it is. The disease called AIDS, so we got to keep in check. The way we behave, it hits men and women and the young ladies. Rich and poor, gay or straight, and the babies. There's too much ignorance, folks don't know the deal. Never once thinking how the victims must feel. Because when you're well, they say they love you so much. But as soon as you're sick, they're afraid to touch. The cops wear gloves like their bodies are fume. Now come on, officer, the person's just human. There's a drug. It's called AZT, and the folks with AIDS need it immediately.
No, you did not do the fuck. You did the shit.
Because what they don't know is the ignorance kills.
Control your Jimmy, control your Jimmy. Yeah, Juggle take over your society. Control your Jimmy, control your Jimmy.
I'm telling you, man, she wants me. She wants me.
Yo, Dave's crazy, bro. That shit looks like a skit off one of the shows.
Whoa,
no
shit.
reason that shit like, yo.
Gotta bring it back down. Segment Kingz, yo. Have you heard about this new idea EA Sports or EA Games has? I'm gonna walk you through it. Here we go.
Call this space imagination and creation. To bring this to life, let me show you a concept video that stitches together some of our more exciting experiments in service of imagination to creation. Let's take a look.
Hey, what if we made a game out of cardboard boxes?
Yeah, let's do it.
Make a maze of cardboard boxes. What do you think?
Not bad. But maybe a little too simple. Make it more complex.
Are you following?
How's that?
What if we make it... But how do we fight? Show me 1v1 combat options.
Following?
It should be a...
What you saw was an illustration of two friends jumping into an open sandbox and then creating a new world made of boxes in real time without any coding expertise and in a matter of seconds. They then quickly shifted to remixing existing elements from their favorite EA games, asset libraries, databases, and communities, elements like characters, weapons, gameplay systems, and logic. Even here, the incredible thing is they were able to do this instantaneously using...
Alright, I'm gonna bring it all down for you, okay?
Yeah.
Basically, EA has introduced an exciting new concept that could change the way players create content using generative. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say that. Thank you. AI. Players will be able to design entire game levels, characters, and rules with just a few simple prompts. Players can use voice commands to create game maps, characters, and even rules. Remix elements from existing EA games in real time, no coding required. The platform will allow users to quickly build content and collaborate with others to create their dream projects. EA sees this as a potential way to turn user-generated content into fully realized games. Now, basically, if you really look at that from the outside, they found a way to make you pay for making the game yourself. That's some next level shit, bro.
Hey. Yeah.
Bro, we just gonna give you this code script to where as though you can command it and you make the shit you want. Give me $70.
There's some new
Genius.
shit. Did you hear about the new shit that Road is coming out with?
Road? Like the interface company? What about it?
They've got a new Roadcaster coming out that's also a video switcher.
Oh shit. Oh, like a
So it's like that Black Magic joint with
how much they want for it?
$1,200. only got 2 inputs on that bitch.
Yeah, I bet.
So this is how they get you. This is how they get you. It's only got 2 inputs. But you can hook up a Rodecaster Pro to it. But then I didn't know they have a small one called a Rodecaster Duo. Yeah. You can hook up a Duo or a Pro to it to get more inputs.
Fuck the inputs. Fiery Festival back. More scamdemic, nigga. Let's get it.
Update. People have applied to buy 20,000 tickets since Monday morning, but the island only holds 3,000 people. So we are moving on and focusing on booking talent. Drop a line. Who do you want to see perform
Now,
at Fire Festival?
did you hear what I just heard?
See you guys April 25th.
Nigga said I sold 20,000.
What's up, guys?
I only
Quick
got
fire
space for
update.
3, and I ain't even got X
to buy
yet.
20,000 tickets since Monday morning, but the island only holds 3,000 people.
So I'm wondering,
moving
is he
on
doing
and
like
focusing
I'm only
on
selling
booking talent.
3,000, but you gotta apply to do it?
Broski, he running it back.
No,
What
I'm
you
saying,
mean?
is it you apply, but you might not get a ticket.
Broski, we have a private. Nah, that's not what he said. Yo, fam.
What's up, guys? Quick fire update. People have applied to buy 20,000
You're right.
tickets since
Apply.
Monday morning, but the island
So it's
only
like, yo,
holds
bro,
3,000
here's the
tickets.
here's the
We are
scam.
moving on and
I'm gonna
focusing
tell you,
on
this is the
booking
scam
talent.
part of it.
Scamdemic.
Yo, apply. Let's say
You gotta pay to apply.
Let's say it's
Pretty sure you gotta pay to.
let's say that shit $500 to apply.
Let's fact check that real quick.
Let's say it's $250 to apply. You feel what I'm saying? $250, right?
I'm on it. Ticket application.
If I get $250 to apply,
Golly.
20,000 at $250.
That's the scam, big dog.
20,000 at $250.
That's why he ain't got no action. He needs
So
that
let's say,
first.
even if I gotta give 17,000 of that, right?
Yeah.
That's still that.
And to even get in the shit, he got your name and email off break. I'm not doing this shit.
It don't even give you the fee.
Not yet.
Right.
Hold up. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm gonna mine your data.
Right.
And get some money out.
You know how we roll. Oh shit. Okay. The prices for the tickets are between 1,500 to 1.1
I know that, but
million.
I know there's a hook to
What's
the
the fee
application
for the ad? Yeah.
Because it ain't just, yo, you gonna apply.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna go through with a dummy one real quick.
No, you ever heard of 10-minute mail?
10-minute mail.
Yeah.
What's that?
It sets up a dummy email for 10 minutes and gives you an inbox and everything.
That's fire. We got other shit to get to though. We got other shit to get to.
Nah, yeah, I used to use 10-minute mail.
But basically, what he says, he told we have a private island off the coast of Mexico in the Caribbean. That's vague as fuck.
The actual experience exceeds all expectations.
It's the same shit he did last time.
That's
yo.
what I'm saying.
That may seem big and impossible are not.
This might be the same video.
It is.
Is Kylie Jenner in it?
Oh shit. Nah, bro. Hold up. This looked like the one from last time. He just said he ain't had no ex, right?
That gotta be the old one.
Nah, them dates line up, man.
For next year?
For this year. For the dates they said they was doing it.
Check the calendar.
Billy McFarland, Scam King. How that nigga get out of jail? He paid them fines.
Nah, this is old. This is the first one.
Oh, alright.
That might be the video from the first one, too.
Good luck for the fact check, bro.
Because I'm looking at the dates for next year. And
alright. You got me. Yeah.
Billy Mack.
Billy Mack. All right, speaking of
Mack.
white people
Shout
doing
out
stupid
John.
shit, did you know that every single member of the DNA tester 23andMe board has resigned recently? The resignation of all independent board members at 23andMe marks a major change for the genetic testing company, as these directors exited after months of unresolved discussions with CEO Ann Wojcicki. Wojcicki's drive to take the company private, maintaining personal control, becoming a sticking point as the board cited lack of satisfactory proposals. You want to hear a comment?
What?
Josiah says, I had a friend quit his job there, and I got some intel. You ready? 23andMe sells your personal health information to insurance companies. So say you're genetically more susceptible to diabetes. They'll sell that information to the health insurance companies to make sure they don't cover you for those. What?
Another one.
Is that a scam?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it.
Because you got to think about it like this. It's like, why are you trying to keep the company private? So y'all can continue to do that.
Oh, gotcha.
Like that. Because if you public,
yeah,
you're not going to be able to do that. Because now you got a board of directors and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you're private, you have a board of directors, but you just said they all left, right?
Boom. Let's get it. All right, Rock Nation watch. Jay-Z sweetens the pot on Times Square casino bid with a $250 million in proposed grants to Hell's Kitchen. The rap icon of Rock Nation will commit more than $250 million in grant money for Hell's Kitchen if they land the bid to create a Caesar's Palace Times Square casino. What?
You buying it? Look, y'all make this happen for us. How much money you say
Casinos don't fare well around there. You seen what the Trump? You seen what happened to Atlantic City, bro?
That was because of the hurricane, though. Yeah, what hurricane was that? Shit ain't been the same. What was that, Sandy?
Bro.
AC has not been the same.
That shit was in the dumps before that.
That made it worse. That shit that ain't never bounced back from all of that.
Did you see what the TMP the victims of Hurricane Helene or Helene? What, yeah, bro, that shit looked crazy.
Shout out to all my Florida people.
It was a Wendy's, right? The sign, you seen the sign, but you ain't see the Wendy's.
Nah, I knew shit was ill when they were saying if you in the areas we said to evacuate and you didn't, please write your name and your date of birth on your arm or your leg in permanent mark.
Shit.
I seen some, I don't know how true it was. I seen some wild shit like that and was like, okay.
Yo, that's nuts, bro.
But yeah, that 23andMe shit, that's because it's like this, yo. If the insurance company...
Go back to the 23andMe shit, go ahead.
If the insurance company knows, all right, this nigga's more likely to diabetes. You feel what I'm saying? They saying for them not to be able to cover it, right? So it's like, because that shit costly. So if it's some shit that they know gonna cost them some money, might not even be able to cover you. Or they gonna cover you at a ridiculous premium. You know what I'm saying?
I got you,
yo. So I'm good.
That triple mix. That shit was like, wow. Nigga mix the haze with the chocolate.
Yo,
that's one of my favorite intros.
You wanna know the crazy shit, yo?
What's up?
So it wasn't until I was probably mid-20s, 26, 25, some shit like that. Went to New York, up there with my mans. We up there chilling, and the old head nigga come through like, bop, bop, bop. I got the chocolate, you feel what I'm saying? And my man looks at me, he like,
don't do it.
I ain't buying nothing. But I'm like, I'm looking at this shit.
Look like that chop.
Nigga leave. I'm like, yo. That's just a Reggie? He like,
Reginald.
Yeah. He like, yo, back in the day, them niggas would just call that shit something.
Some chocolate.
Make niggas buy.
That shit hit hard, bro. It's a harsh hitter.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like, yo, that chocolate, that didn't look like no shit that we had smoked, bro.
They picked it a little early. You know what I'm saying? What, though?
Haze and the chocolate bitches think I put something in it, son. Whoa. Happened to them. Wow. I never
Fuck that shit. Oh, nigga, wrong niggas. If you the first one to get up on this shit, you can go in niggas' pockets.
Playing fool. Shit. You playing fool?
It's like mixing mid with the Zai.
God damn. Big Zai.
Mixing mid with the Zai, yeah, them bitches gonna go crazy. They ain't gonna know if they sleepy or want me up.
I got a stimulant and a motherfucker. And a depressant.
The fuck?
What's that? Niggas look like zombies out there. Ready to go in niggas' pockets.
I don't want no weed that's doing that to me, big dog. Looking like niggas put a needle in their arm.
Like you have never, ever seen before.
Why you say that?
Because I can.
Oh, man. All right,
saying that in 2024 about some weed,
that's crazy.
Will not make a nigga want to smoke that.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
I love you, P. But that's crazy.
That's nuts, y'all. All right, though. Did you know, Big Fonz Dog, you too, for $200,000, can buy your own diamond press, my nigga? It's up.
200 bands?
200 bands. You can now buy a diamond making machine on Alibaba. The technology, which began in the 1950s, has advanced significantly with two primary methods: high pressure, high temperature, and chemical vapor deposition. However, operating these machines requires expertise, special materials, and significant energy. So I'm pretty sure your BG&E is going to be to the moon. Yeah.
So is it like making the lab-made diamonds?
Do you see this shit? It looked like a 3D printer on 1,000. Companies like De Beers, did I say that right?
That is De Beers.
All right. Through its R&D arm, Element 6 are now producing ultra-pure synthetic diamonds for high-tech uses. Meanwhile, advancements in natural diamond extraction have led to larger finds through the abundance of both lab-grown and natural diamonds has created a market surplus. This shift challenges the traditional view of diamonds as rare and could lead to a new industrial applications such as diamond glass for smartphones, baby. What you think about that, Big Fonz Dog? We gonna charge you an extra $500 for the diamond front iPhone, nigga.
If I'm paying 200 racks,
what up, Dice
for
Man?
a diamond making machine,
yeah,
nigga, I am making diamonds.
Making hella diamonds.
Another one.
I'm making diamonds for the hood. Like niggas be making them Glock switches, which we gonna get you later. I had them diamonds out, bro.
It's gonna be a whole nother level of. I'm flying over to where is it, Zurich? I'm getting somebody that can forge the certificates. We coming back. That 200,000 getting made back off the first 2-3 plays. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
moving on up.
I gotta make that back. That's an investment.
For sure, yo.
That's a house.
Niggas got the diamond, but yo, just imagine getting that phone call like, you
got the diamond press.
Got the diamond press, big dog. All right.
You want a chain, nigga? Come through.
All right. Let's talk about this Vince McMahon documentary.
I ain't seen it yet.
You ain't seen nothing? You want to know what? I don't think you need to.
Alright.
It ain't nothing new in that shit.
Nothing groundbreaking?
Nope.
I ain't already know about that.
I do have a statement from the man himself, though. This was before the documentary dropped, right? There's a statement from Vincent Kennedy McMahon. It says, I don't regret participating in this Netflix documentary. The producers had an opportunity to tell an objective story about my life and the incredible business I built.
And they didn't.
He's so fucking... Which were equally filled with excitement, drama, fun, and a fair amount of controversy and life lessons. Unfortunately, based on an early partial cut I've seen, this doc falls short and takes the predictable path of conflating the Mr. McMahon character with my true self, Vince. The title and promos alone make that evident. A lot has been misrepresented or left out entirely in an effort to leave viewers intentionally confused. The producers use typical editing tricks without of context footage and dated sound bites, etc., to distort the viewer's perception and support a deceptive narrative. In an attempt to further their misleading account, the producers use a lawsuit based on an affair I ended as evidence that I am, in fact, Mr. McMahon. I hope the viewer will keep an open mind and remember that there are two sides to every story. VKM. That shit is, I'm gonna break it down to you like this, and I'm caught up on a challenge too if you want to get into that. There's 6 episodes of the Vince documentary. I fell asleep during the first 3, my first time watching them. But I watched all of them the first day, right? There's nothing new. At the end, they made it a point to flash the text messages between him and, you know, the chick that has the lawsuit on him, so you can see all that nasty shit. They definitely dropped Brock Lesnar's name. Shit was kind of fucked up. They touched on scandals, but they didn't investigate. You dig? They touched on the Ring Boy shit, but they left it where it was. They touched on the Jimmy Snuka shit, they left it where it was. They touched on the Chris Benoit shit, left it where it was. You know what I'm saying? The Rita Chatterton, which is the woman that accused him of rape in the limo. This was the wildest shit of the whole joint to me, right? The nigga said, they asked him about the shit. The nigga said, well, first of all, it was everything was consensual. And then, after that, he said, and anyway, if I'm not mistaken, the statute of limitations is up on something like that. So I'm like, did you just admit to that shit on some Fred Durst shit? Like,
who says that, yo?
Yeah, yo.
Niggas are stupid, bro.
Very tone deaf. Very
you know, I think the statute of limitations is up on it. Ain't the statute of limitations up on it?
Yo, fact. Shit was crazy.
Fuck y'all, that's more. Even if shit happened, which that's like, so fuck y'all do about it now.
Basically.
That is wicked.
If not for nothing, the only thing it's really good for is they have basically, if you take all the bullshit out, like I would just take the interviews with Vince and just make that a playlist.
They could have just made that a thing.
Yeah. And I think it would have been dope.
So the producer niggas,
Simmons.
They got Netflix. Bill Simmons?
That was a Bill Simmons.
Got Netflix for the bag, huh?
I guess.
He probably put the gun to them niggas for that shit too.
They said Vince tried to buy it and they was like, nah.
He probably put the gun to Netflix for that shit.
Who, Vince?
Nah, Bill Simmons.
What you mean?
He got a deal with Netflix or something?
Nah, but not to my knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all want this? How much y'all willing to pay for it?
They already had it. That was the only people that was putting it out.
I'm saying. But while you in production of some shit like this, you going around like, yo, you shopping this to people.
I don't think it was one of them. I think this was always going to be a Netflix thing. That's what I'm saying.
How you figure?
Because it was always marketed as such.
Yeah, once they started talking about it, but I'm saying beforehand, it's like if we make a movie or film.
Facts. So look at it like this. You know how Netflix makes original movies? Look at it like it's a Netflix original doc. and they got Bill Simmons to do it, as opposed to Bill Simmons making it and shopping it around.
All right.
You feel me?
All right.
Yeah.
Even still, if Netflix came to him, you know he put the gun to him.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
Bill
the bag
Simmons.
was substantial, man.
How much y'all want me to do? What?
Yeah.
How much y'all got for
They
that?
said he ain't really like doing it neither.
That's what I'm saying. He probably ain't want to do this shit.
Fam.
You got a
they
crack
had-
on your keychain,
Yeah. Shout out the little one.
McDonald's crack?
Yeah.
Huh.
Nuggets. Bob Costas, he was in there.
Okay.
Shout out to Bob.
Bob,
Said he had big love back in the day, but around the 90s, I had to check out. They got Stone Cold saying he believes CTE doesn't exist. Quote, this is a direct quote, I'm not a CTE guy. Now, this the funniest shit, see? This the type of shit like niggas be knowing, but like, all right, so they interviewing the nigga, right? They talking about how there's a conflict between people that believe Chris Benoit did all that shit off of CTE Merc out, off of undiagnosed concussions, and there's wrestling people that believe, hell nah, man, because when you do that shit, you know how to do it without hurting yourself, right? So they interviewing Stone Cold, and he like, look, man, I only got one concussion. I only got one concussion ever in the ring, right? That's when Owen Hart dropped him on his fucking head, broke his neck, right? But that's not true, because I know for a fact he also got a concussion at another event. He's talked about it on podcasts and everything. So that alone,
Stone Cold probably got CTE, bro.
the nigga was like, I'm not a CTE guy, and just looked off the camera like.
That's probably because somebody told him he had it. So when that shit get, that's probably a trigger for him.
Broski. I'm watching that shit like, no, Stone Cold, you've had another concussion. For sure.
He probably has CTE.
A lot of niggas probably got CTE.
Him,
Them chairs, Mick Foley. Do you remember that shit where The Rock beat that nigga over the head with the chair 20 times?
I don't give a fuck how flexible or bendable the
He
chair is.
he was handcuffed.
I don't care how flexible or bendable the chair is set up to be or how flimsy that chair
bro.
is. Nigga hit you 20 times in the head with something. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, as strong as that nigga is.
I tell you this all the time. That nigga got some skeletons in his closet.
Who, The Rock?
Yes, yo, that nigga can't sleep at night off of the things he's done.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm trying to tell you. Yo, the things he did. Bro, these niggas are not good people. I'll be telling you, fam, I'll be watching everything, all these wrestling documentaries. I watch it with, I'm going with some shit right now. I tell Ash, I'm like, yo, these people are fucking insane. You want to know why? Because they can't discern between real life and that fake carnival shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? The most bugged out shit about the Vince shit was episode 5. They talk about the relationship with the family. They really don't, but they just tiptoe around shit. But they really do kind of get into him and Shane, right? So basically, the nigga Shane was like thinking he was going to be the next up, take control of the company. Him and Vince had creative differences. This nigga dipped for a minute, right? He wanted to buy the UFC, but Vince was like, well, to do that, you need my money. And if you can't do it yourself, then you can't do it, right? So he couldn't do that.
Crazy how
What up?
all that comes full circle, though, right?
Right.
Shane had the vision.
So look, he dipped for a couple years, come back, shit pump, right? Because he ain't been there for a minute, shit live. This nigga felt like to prove himself to his dad, because remember, he thought he was going to take the company over. Vince was like, nah. So when he come back, he like, all right, bet. I know how I can take the company over. I got to prove myself to this nigga, right? So that's the year he fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
That's when he started wrestling and shit?
Again. This like the comeback and shit. So he got to fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania in a Hell in a Cell. and jump off the top of the fucking cell through the table, and the Undertaker moved at the last second. So he basically ate the whole bump. And he comes back through the curtain after all that shit done, and Vince hugs him, and they have a moment and shit. And Shane doing the interview like, yeah, you know, that's the moment I was looking for. You know, he told me he loved me, and I did a good job, and he's never done that before. You know what I'm saying? Thought he had the good graces. So then there's a situation where they're having a creative meeting over food, and
not having a creative meeting over food.
Yeah, they always have creative meetings over food.
I'm not doing that. That's
all right. Understood.
Because it's like, yo, if we having creative differences and I'm enjoying my food, now I might not enjoy my food as much because of these creative differences.
That's a very good point. Very valid point. So look, right? They having steaks and shit. They have an argument. See? The argument is like Shane is like, nah, I want to do such and such. I think it's a really good idea. And Vince is like, no. So Shane is like, well, if I ran the company, and then they say Vince takes a knife. It was like, you want to run the company? Take this knife and stab me in the heart right now. Because that's what you're going to have to do to make a decision like that. And if you don't, that lets me know you don't have the balls to run this company.
So you want to pry it out of my cold
yes,
dead
yo.
hands, motherfucker.
Like, what type of shit is that to say to your son? Your only son, bro.
World, get a jacket.
That's fucking nuts, bro.
Cold world, get a coat out this bitch, man.
And then he winds up not getting the company, and it goes to the daughter and the son-in-law.
But you gotta understand, like, yo, I guess he's like telling him, I guess he felt like, yo, this shit ruthless. This business shit ruthless. You see it's not what you, it's more than what you think it is.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? This shit, it's business. Business can be ruthless business is ruthless on a.
Yeah, I feel you, but at that point, the nigga had been around the business his whole life. Like, he knows. You expect your son
but
to...
with Stephanie more entrenched in the company?
Not even. I would say they was, like, she came on late for real.
She got any degrees or some shit like that?
That I do not know. She probably do, though.
You get what I'm saying?
She probably do, though.
She got the business degree.
Yeah, that's probably what that was for
I'm
real.
bringing my daughter in. She got the business degree.
Then she married the wrestler. You know what I mean?
And he been in this shit.
Shane didn't want her to marry the wrestler.
He been in that shit. Triple H been around since before.
Don't get me started on this nigga, bro.
I knew he was going by his real name.
Paul Levesque? No, it was Triple H.
No, it was something else. It was something else. He had a little fake French name, another little fake.
Yeah, Paul Levesque, nigga.
Nah, that's not what it was.
Yes, it was. Oh, you talking about Jean-Paul Levesque?
Yeah.
I got you.
You feel me? Like,
your real name, Paul Levesque, though. But yeah, yo, the man. Yo, run that shit now under TKO. And then once...
But it's fucked up because all of that shit is Shane's vision.
Nah.
Shane had the vision. We go get this UFC shit because we already got this going on.
It would have never worked though with Dana. Because you would have had to keep that nigga on. But either way, at the end of the day, Stephanie and Triple H Game of Thrones that nigga out the box the first time. He Game of Thrones them niggas back. Made her quit. And then all the shit broke with the allegations. So with his last dying breath, the only reason TKO owns WWE is because that nigga got them fucking lawsuits and he needed that paper for the legal defense because he made out in $2 billion in stock. And he finally was like, fuck it. So he sold that shit, but now Triple H type work for that. Like, he don't run the WWE.
Rock on like the board of TKO.
Yeah. He finessed the fuck out shit too. That's why I'm trying to that nigga got some skeletons in his motherfucking closet, boy.
This the thing about it. For The Rock to be able to be on the board of TKO and then be on top, come out on top, on the top and for real.
Yeah.
He's got to have some dirt on them niggas.
No, I feel like he just finessed his relationships. Nick Khan is on the board of WWE, right? That's his childhood friend. Wonder how he got that spot in the first place. Ari Manuel is also his butt buddy. So he got that plug off of Ari for real.
Shout out Ari.
And Ari the reason Vince can't come back. So, shout out to Vince, y'all.
Another one.
Guilty until proven innocent, bitches. And leave my man the fuck alone. What else I got? Guilty until proven innocent. Yeah. Shout out Vince, y'all. You want to do new music now or later? Because we can't play shit. We can talk about it though.
Music industry niggas, fuck that.
Go to the industry shit?
Yeah,
all right, fuck it. You want to hear you want to hear Julie's farewell note? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it. Julie Greenwald's farewell note to Atlantic Music Group staff. See if I can pull this up. All right, you ready, Fonzie?
Yeah.
Big Fonz dog. Rest in peace, Jolie. You think she gonna land somewhere else? I don't.
I do.
All right. To all my friends, family, and colleagues, I've been thinking about this goodbye letter for the past few weeks. For someone who was never short on words, this one has been a real challenge. I came to Atlantic Records 9 months pregnant with a mission on my back to rebuild the house that Ahmet created. Lucky for me, I found a partner ready to roll up his sleeves and start something new. Craig and I were in lockstep sharing one vision, not to be the biggest company in the industry, but to be the best. We wanted to create a risk-taking culture that rewarded creativity. For all of the old crew, remember our magic number was 34 albums a year. And our strategy worked. We signed, nurtured, and delivered some of the greatest artists on the planet. No matter how long the single took or how many mixtapes or albums, we stayed in the fight. The weirder the marketing plan, the better. Our goal was simply a plaque, but selling lots and lots and lots of hard tickets. MSG was first in our sights, and then came the O2. World building wasn't a buzzword we threw out in the pitch meetings, but a true accomplishment. I subscribe all of our successes to the perfect melding of extraordinary artists meet the most gifted employees. For everyone who has passed through Atlantic, High, Electra, FBR, Roadrunner, 300, and WMG, I cannot say thank you enough. And when I see you in person, I'll probably do so. Is that like a handy? I don't know. To Leor, Steve, and Max, I am filled with tremendous gratitude for all the support and generosity you've gave us throughout our years. It was always a team effort. To my day one partners, Craig, Kaiser, and Sheila, all them niggas gone. It's like a fucking
I heard Kaiser
boneyard.
Wack, I think Wack slipped up and said that shit on the act string, low key. He was like, yo, and what I'm hearing is Michael Kaiser ain't over at Atlantic no more.
They're all dead.
You ain't heard nothing about Kaiser.
I will be eternally grateful for one of the greatest rides in history of the music business.
But at the very end,
to Lynn, Robert, Elliot, Zach, and Tony, I'm handing over the keys to Ahmet's house. I wish you all the best and will remain the greatest cheerleader for all things Atlantic. And to all my artists, I will never stop being your #1 fan. Love, peace, respect, and blackness, Julie Greenwald.
She threw that shot at the end.
What shot?
That little to such and such.
I will give you a show.
What?
Lynn, Robert, Elliot,
Elliot,
Zach, Tony, I'm handing over the keys.
Hold up. She ain't say shit about Lucian.
Elliot.
She ain't say shit about Lucian, though.
Lucian
I
is
feel
big
like,
dog.
All right, I feel
Elliot
like
sent
if
Elliot
she
over there to run that shit.
If she had mentioned Lucian, that would have been a shot.
You made sure to put Elliot in there.
Yeah, and Elliot is like third. I guess that's the shot.
It's the shot in general. I'm handing over the keys.
But yo, third on the list, and he really does.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Ahmet?
That who started Atlantic?
Can we fact check that real quick? Ahmet, Atlantic Records.
Yep.
He started it?
Let's see. Yeah. Co-founder and president of Atlantic Records.
Sweet.
Matt. I'm not gonna mess up his last name. So
it's all good.
Let me do that.
Yo, what's up with your man Max? Lasada. You want to hear his farewell note to the Warner Music Group? They coming in hot, big dog.
Yeah.
Another one. Where you at, Max? This shit kind of long, no Frank? That was crazy. Damn. Oh, shit. Nah, see, this my kind of shit. See, this what Julie should have did, but didn't. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Here.
You see all them names, right? That's what the fuck I would have did. Hi, everyone. Max here. He coming hot, nigga.
Another one.
Monday will be my last day as CEO Warner Recorded Music. Although I'll be working in an advisory capacity till the end of January. Because, you know, contracts, money, and shit. It feels like this is the moment I want to thank you for all what has been the most extraordinary experience and the most incredible honor. My entire career, from my indie roots through my 21 years here at Warner, has been guided by one simple truth. People who can make music that moves people are special. The world needs them. It's a privilege to help those artists be seen, heard, appreciated, and ultimately to succeed. Whew. So I want to express my gratitude to all of the artists and managers who put their faith in me, and in Warner to support them.
You drop some names on y'all before I leave.
Being there from the beginning, in me, from the beginning was superstars. Like,
I was there.
With superstars. He says superstars. Let's get it, bro. Like Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, Dua Lipa, David Guetta. Our partnerships with legends like Coldplay, Linkin Park. Being entrusted, me being entrusted with the catalogs of icons like David Bowie, Fleetwood Mac, Madonna, Led Zeppelin. Seeing new artists, seeing new artists like The Stallion, Lil Uzi Verticals, CK, Zach Bryan, Mike Towers, Gunna, Lizzo, Jack Just Joshin' Harlow, Benson Boone, and Charlie XCX make their mark on culture. These and so many others are memories and relationships I will treasure. I want to give hugs, respect to everyone who champions artists every day by supporting their creativity, telling their stories, fulfilling their fandom, taking them global, as well as the unsung heroes, protecting the artist's rights, getting them paid, and making sure all of us are equipped to do our best work. Everyone here plays their part. And whatever your role, know that I see you and I appreciate you.
So it's been my privilege to work with you and
lead you. Y'all, all of y'all.
Like, if you do your job and you do your thing in this bitch, I seen you.
I thank you. I would like to thank Len for backing Warner and to wish him, Robert, and the WMG leadership team every success in steering this unique and historic company forward. For all of you taking Warner into its next era, remember that, at its very best, music is the sound of change. What the most iconic artists and the most enduring businesses have in common is evolution. Sometimes that's exhilarating. Sometimes it's messy and difficult. I encourage you to embrace all.
You said all of it, Nick. Embrace all of it.
Warm embrace. Because it's when we challenge ourselves to move forward that artists win, fans win, and we win. Ultimately, music has to win. It's just too important not to. Whatever my next era looks like, I'll always be rooting for you, and I hope many of our paths will cross again. Hope to see some of you sons of bitches never again in life. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. For now, I'm going to go and put a record on. Probably one of the ones I made hot. Thank you all for everything.
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why? Another because I can.
That's fire. He put his shit on the table.
He did.
He put his shit on the table. Shout out Max, yo. We will miss you.
Yeah, that's how you leave on doing some bullshit going on.
For sure.
He like, just want y'all to understand that I was here for all of the shit that you love. That 24 karat magic.
If you don't believe me now, just watch.
Shout out Trinidad is, you know how much bread, you know he sued them for that shit.
And he won. Shout out Trinidad.
I like his version better. Nigga, don't believe me, just watch. Nigga. Man.
Alright, Big Fonz. Got some more news for you. A Massachusetts woman pleaded guilty on Friday to running a high-end brothel network in the greater Boston area and the suburbs of Washington that served wealthy and well-connected clientele, including politicians, corporate executives, lawyers, and military officers. Han Lee appeared in Boston federal court to plead guilty to charges that she conspired to persuade, induce, and entice primarily Asian women to travel to Massachusetts and Virginia to engage in prostitution and committed money laundering. She was the first to admit wrongdoing of the 3 individuals who prosecutors charged in November in connection with the sex ring run out of the apartment complexes in Cambridge and Watertown, Massachusetts, and Fairfax and Tysons Corner, Virginia. Lee faces up to 25 years in prison when she is sentenced on December 20th. She stresses she did not force any of them hoes to do any sex work. I simply want to emphasize that I did not control the women.
She is not the cousin from Boston we are referencing when we talk about Samuel Adams.
No, not at all. Prosecutors say clients paid up to $350 to $600 per hour for sexual encounters with women featured on 2 websites that advertise nude models for professional photography. Authorities have estimated the network's customer base was in the hundreds and say it included elected officials, pharmaceutical and technology executives, doctors, military officers, professors, lawyers, business executives, scientists, and accountants. Not the scientist. Jeez. Nerds who want pussy too, I guess. Stop getting pussy on websites, bro. Paper trail. Jeez, nerds. You would think nerds and tech guys would know.
Man, we shouldn't be doing it this way.
Shit. Alright, dumbass of the week. An aspiring Arkansas rapper is sentenced to 1 year on probation for putting threatening lyrics in his music. The threats included statements about doing things to kids, children, bringing his gun to school, and killing people of a specific ethnic group, and doing the president in and more.
He looked like it.
Yeah.
Reese
He
Sullivan.
looked like John Connor. Reese Sullivan, 21, rapper. See, why are they putting that on his jacket? This nigga ain't got no albums.
What's his name?
What's his rap name? That's crazy. That's the first. What's your
What's
rap
the rap
name?
persona? Like, what's the rap persona?
You gotta have a rap name to be a rapper. Step 1, bro. Reese Sullivan?
Is it just Reese Sullivan?
Ain't no way you gonna find his raps, bro. Reese Sullivan, 21, rapper, is guilty of putting threatening lyrics in his music, which he claimed was a part of a rap persona. It's like wrestling, bro. Lyrics in Sullivan's music contain numerous threats of violence in the 9 videos analyzed, so there is videos. The threats within the videos allegedly included racial statements about specific groups of people, doing things to them, doing things to religious establishments associated with specific races. This nigga is not right. He also agreed to get a mental health evaluation. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you, sir.
Where's his raps at?
You can't find him.
I see this article.
Did you YouTube him? Because I'm pretty sure we can find a news clip with
I'm on the local news clip.
Reese Sullivan rap, you know.
That's what I put in.
I got it. Oh,
yeah.
nah, that's some Ice Cube shit. Who's Reese Youngin? That's Birdman. Wait a minute. You got the Birdman cosign? Yo, let's move on, y'all. It's time for the Hall of Fame, y'all.
Hold up.
Come on. Get out of there. Get out of there. Time for the Hall of Fame, man.
Yo, so before this, so the night before he announced it,
like you have never,
you know, he said
ever.
something like it was like ESPN or somebody tweeted something like, yo, he got an announcement to make tomorrow.
Yeah, he had a teaser trailer.
Like, yo,
I thought he was about to drop an album.
I was like, yo, this nigga's retiring, bro.
You knew instantly he was going to retire?
As soon as they was like, yo, Derrick Rose said he's got an announcement to make tomorrow.
I thought he was going to drop an album.
No, he's hanging it up, bro.
Or like get married or something.
It's been 16 years.
16, huh?
He was the man at one point.
He still is the man. What do you mean?
I'm talking about just as far
Once
as
you're
like,
the man, you don't ever stop being
I'm
the
talking
man.
about in the league, right? But in the league, it's like he's well respected. Nobody can, you can't question his game.
You can. What are we talking about?
You question Derrick Rose's skill level in his game?
Yeah, he had a run, but it was he wasn't like.
All right, let's pull up the Wikipedia, yeah. So you can read some of this shit.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, maybe
Hall of Fame this week is going to the real D Rose. I don't give a fuck what UK, Chicago, California, Memphis rapper goes by that name. This is the real D Rose.
Another one.
Derek Martell Rose, born October 4th, 1988. Why ain't wait till his birthday to do this shit? Is an American former professional basketball player. He played 1 year of college basketball for the Memphis Tigers. Is that a Calipari team?
Oh, was it?
See, that's strike one, because he probably dipped, because they probably would have locked him up if he didn't. Either way, he was drafted first overall by his hometown Chicago Bulls in the 2008 NBA draft. Nicknamed D Rose and sometimes referred to as the Windy City Assassin.
What year was it?
2000. Played 1 year. He got drafted in 2008, so let's say 07, 06, 07, or 07, 08. Yeah.
He came from a Calipari.
So you know he was getting the NILs before that was a thing. Either way, he was named Rookie of the Year in 2009 and became the youngest player to win the Most Valuable Player Award in 2011 at the age of 22 years and 7 months.
Hold up, so what year did he get drafted?
2008.
So what year did he play his first season?
2008. What are you talking about, bro?
He won MVP what year?
They said he won it in 3 years, bro. 2011. He was the youngest player, 22 years and 7 months, sir.
So stop playing with my mind.
What you mean? He won that one time. How many times was he an All-Star? Thrice. NBA first team? How many times? How many times did he get NBA first team?
Did you say Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, I said Rookie of the Year.
He's first team 2011.
The same year he won the MVP.
In his prime. For the injuries.
He had a run, bro.
For the injuries.
Look, and that's where the shit ends. He has that one MVP and the one first team, my nigga, and a 3-time All-Star. No rings.
In 2011, in the first round, in 2012 playoffs, in the first round of against the 76ers, Rose tore the ACL in his left knee.
Okay. That was after the MVP.
Right.
So
you never come back the same at the ACL.
Rose returned to play in the 2013-14, but in November 2013, he injured his right meniscus. So Go ahead, say it.
Injury prone.
All right then. So don't come at me like, yo, the man now, and he got shaky knees, bro. You can't be the man and you got shaky knees, yo.
You can.
No, you can't. He has no rings, yo. He has an MVP. Dirk has an MVP. You put him over Dirk? You can.
Dirk beat the Heatles.
You put him over Russ?
Russ averaged a triple double. Was that 2 seasons? 2 seasons.
Russ got an MVP, right?
Do he?
Russ don't got an MVP.
Did he get an MVP?
Fact check it. Goddamn right.
2017.
Goddamn right. Who better, Russ or D Rose? Who you want?
I'm taking Russ.
Me too, nigga. So, like, come on with that D Rose shit.
9-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA first team, 5-time All-NBA second team, 2-time All-NBA third team, 2-time scoring champion, 3-time
That's what need to be in the Hall of
leader,
Fame. Shit.
NBA 75th anniversary team.
Come on.
Pac-10, third team All Pac-10, Pac-10 Defensive Player of the Year, Pac-10 All Defensive Team.
Yo, fuck that.
2
Russ,
gold
you
medals.
Hall of Fame too now, yo.
2 gold medals. And right after Nipsey died, he went 20-20-20 on the triple-double for the 60.
Yeah, man. I'm done with D Rose. Russ just took your thunder, bro. All right, Feds on the switches, y'all. The Feds announced they have seized 355 plus websites that are selling Glock switches, silencers, and long guns. They are monitoring everything online. Who's selling them, where they're being shipped to, and who is buying them.
Don't buy switches online. Don't buy switches.
Judge ordering Migos rapper
Honcho
Quavo to pay nearly $700,000 for hitting a valet at the Wynn back in 2018. Antonio Henry, a former worker for the Encore, says Quavius Marshall injured him physically and emotionally. Marshall's lawyer had said Henry was not injured and was instead in a pursuit of what he called a hip-hop lotto ticket. The jury disagreed and ordered that payout happen today. Police issued Quavo a citation. However, the case does not appear in any court record.
I thought that was just a joke. Damn, Quavius. Honcho, go ahead and pay that $700,000.
Can't be putting your hands on niggas when you got money.
You seen this Reggie Bush lawsuit?
Nah.
He's suing USC, Pac-12, NCAA for uncompensated NIL use. Former USC.
Hey,
yeah, nigga.
Give my back pay.
Yeah, nigga. And he was on the cover of shit. Former USC football star Reggie Bush is suing NCAA, his alma mater, and the Pac-12, seeking compensation for the use of his name, image, and likeness during his time as a player. His legal team argues that the institutions profited extensively from his tenure through various revenue streams such as TV contracts, merchandise sales, and media rights, which he was not compensated. The lawsuit announced by Bush's attorneys aims to set a precedent for the fair treatment and compensation of college athletes in the future. Yeah, nigga, that herpes medication cost a lot.
I feel like he deserved that.
What?
Because when they found out he was taking money for shit, they took his highs when they had to get that shit back. And they dragged Reggie. Y'all played all that shit Reggie was doing. Y'all allowing niggas to do that.
Run that shit back.
So yeah, my man Reggie is back pay millions.
Run that shit back, nigga.
My man Reggie is definitely owed some M's because y'all trashed that nigga name.
Yo, you seen it here first. We made light of it, but we knew in our hearts he should have never did it.
Never sniffed this.
We knew he should have never been caught
Soon as that
on
nigga
camera
he
with
walked
the
past,
pack.
he went just like this.
He just couldn't help himself.
He went just like this.
You seen the impulse. He
this
didn't
shit
want
down,
to do it
he
at first.
Said, he walked past it. He hit him with this. He hit it like this. He was like, I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
But I have to.
That shit hit for.
I got to.
Damn. He looked at the camera and said,
EA, it's a wrap. The indictment against Eric Adams alleges that he used straw contributions to cheat New York City's matching funds program. It's alleged that his campaign claimed these donations were legal, allowing him to collect extra public funding for his campaign, totaling more than $10 million fucking dollars, yo. Eric Adams.
That's not all they said he was doing. That ain't all they said.
That's all I'm reporting on.
Yeah, some of that, all that shit.
That's all I'm reporting on. I don't know about anything else. It's not in my circumference.
That's not the reports I seen.
What did you see, Big Fonzie?
I seen him. He was tied in with the Turks. He was going on. Going on these lavish vacations.
The Turks. Wait a minute, sir. The Turks and Turkey is a whole different thing.
I'm sorry, them Turkey, the Turkish people.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's a whole different bag. Yeah.
So I'm not. So he's flying. They're not called the Turks. You don't call people from Turkey. All right. So he was on some shit with the Turkish government, where he was gonna make some shit happen for them, and anytime he goes on a vacation, he flies like an international vacation. He flies through Turkey.
He get to the sandals easy.
And no, he's going to. He's international. He's
not
just like,
sandals.
He's flying business class on their airline that the Turkish government owns,
Royal Caribbean,
which is the highest like tier of their flights. And these shits is like thousands of dollars.
He's flying Emirates.
And he flying Turkish Airways. Nigga, business class. They're top of the line shit.
Oh yeah, I heard.
So you
He
know
was
what I'm
upgraded.
saying? They said all the shit he was moving around doing with them was 100 and something thousand. And when they built their building, the new consulate, and they needed it to open in a certain amount of time, and the fire inspector wouldn't go up
You
in
gotta
there.
grease the wheels. That's what you do.
He went up there and made that happen.
Come on,
yo. All I said was, all I said was
Shit
that
like
I don't
that,
like
shit
is
like
that
that.
it seemed like, y'all, he doing mayor shit. Shit that all of the politicians I thought did.
I tell the audience what they want.
That's all I feel like. Is the shit that y'all pressing him about and charging him with is shit that every politician does.
Everybody.
Like he said, he
Greasing
wasn't
the
playing
wheels.
ball. You feel what they wanted to play ball.
I wonder what they wanted him to do that he ain't want to do.
Probably a lot of that stuff with the migrants.
Oh, you talking about them Visa cards? And
No, they just letting people. They just letting the migrants in New York.
I mean, yeah, and they also giving them free money. They also have still a trash problem with trash cans.
Hey, he got rid of the rats, man.
Did he really?
He
or
cut-
are they
he cut
just
back.
underground waiting for their turn?
Hey, if there's no trash on the streets.
Oh my God! Could you imagine if you fell in a manhole in New York? What's beneath the depths?
Rats. Mad rats.
Ugh. Be like
yo,
Rat King. You
he's the
remember?
first nigga to be like. He's the first mayor to be like, all right, let's just get the money to spend the money to get the trash cans.
Yo, fam, come on, yo.
Shit like that.
Shit like that.
Free my man. I don't know if he turned himself in yet. Free my man.
What they say in UK?
Free him. Free him.
Free him.
Free him until it's backwards.
Yes, sir. Speaking of the man, the UK is testing a new AI tool that can do 81 years of detective work in 30 hours. Now, before I read this article, you know what this instantly reminded me of? Did you watch that Netflix series about the FBI agents, like the class of 02 or whatever?
Yeah, you put me on to that.
it was really
Yeah,
good.
we watched that.
This is what
yeah.
that sounds like, right?
Well, they know what's going to go on in the future, so they arrest you for it now.
So UK police are trialing a cutting edge artificial intelligence tool known as SOZE that can analyze vast amounts of evidence, work that would take humans over 80 years in just 30 hours.
Okay.
Developed in Australia, this AI technology is
Oh,
being...
no, I don't think they're seeing in the future. I think they're just saying...
I'm about to tell you.
All right.
The AI technology is being tested by Avon and Somerset Police and has already shown the ability to review data from 27 complex cases. It can process a range of materials from video footage and financial records to social media and emails all simultaneously. This has sparked hope among law enforcement that could be a game changer in solving cold cases that were previously considered unsolvable due to the sheer volume of data involved. So it's like some white collar.
So what it feel like, what it sound like is more or less...
Oh, shit.
The AI can go through all of the data in 30 years. And so in 30 hours, but it would take me, a person, a whole bunch of years to get it done.
To cross-reference all the financial
but
records.
The AI can do that shit in a day and a half.
I can't wait till we get to Tech Talk at the end.
Yo, did you see any of the act stream with Top 5?
Mm-hmm. Did you see Top 5 in the whip with the chicks?
I just ain't act on the Top 5 of him talking crazy.
You seen Aiden Ross recently?
He's gonna get his muff. So they gonna slap. Somebody's gonna do him.
That's weird though, because why not act?
Because the thing about it was,
what happened?
I feel like Act shouldn't have been doing what he was doing on the stream. All the way around.
I mean,
Gas
but that's
shit.
like the same thing as Springer. Like, if niggas come to you, what are you supposed to do?
At the same token, all of that extra goofy shit, the dumb shit, is expected from Act.
Yeah.
Niggas don't get on Aiden Ross stream to do that.
Yeah,
Why
they do.
you on there?
Yeah, they do.
Who?
Niggas fuck off on the Aiden stream all the time.
I'm talking
21
about-
did it. Cardi did it. Like, niggas.
No, like Wayno kind of said. He was like, yo, the way you tried to play with 21, that shit ain't work for you. With Aiden Ross. He was like, yo, what they saying
The sexy red rollout.
What they saying is Cardi finessed you for what? 2 M's.
Cardi
and some
finesse
shit?
him? I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
They said he paid
He
Cardi.
a
and
mark, bro.
So it's like, yo, they said he paid Cardi for the stream to come to the stream and he ain't come. He
But
was out
Cardi
that
still
bitch-
got the 2? All right, then. Because he got a money man.
Finessed him. But they were saying, no, they said Aiden Ross caked up. But the whole thing is
Bro,
just
that nigga is a mark.
him
Shout out to Aiden.
getting on there, like, yo, because that was the whole thing about the stream that seemed weird to me when it happened.
Which one?
The top 5 joint.
Okay. With Aiden? Or
You wasn't on there until a nigga popped up on the screen.
Yeah. I don't... What you mean?
So the way it looked like was top 5, and Aiden might have been already
LinkedIn.
parlaying, and they act like, oh, because it seemed like as soon as he bought top 5, man, I'm like, what the fuck Aiden Ross was on here for?
Got you.
But it was like, and I seen, like, because when I seen it, I'm like, yo, all right, and I clicked in and I ran it back a little bit. And I'm like, oh, Aiden ain't come in.
Either way, man.
But it was just like, yo, for him to be like, yo.
Bro, you just got out of jail. Shut the fuck
That's
up.
what Wayno was saying. But
shut the fuck up, bro.
The cut up that they showed, that somebody did on they made it a reel of the joint when he first got out, when he's outside like the jail with the lawyer, and they asking him questions. They like, man, so what about? He's like, man, I'm gonna bring together all the communities.
Yeah, I remember that
and
shit.
And it was cut right to the shit where he on there.
Didn't we play that shit?
Nah, this shit
We
we
ain't
just got out the other day.
I feel like we talked about this last week, bro. Oh, all right.
I was posting about it.
All right.
When he was like, yo, I'm gonna bring the community together.
Yeah, I bet.
Unity. And then the nigga he was like, yo.
Then they was like, so, if Kendrick was really at Newhall King, either way, y'all, let's go to church, y'all. I'm sick of these niggas taking to church, y'all. Shout out to our patron saint. Take Michael Jackson, Justin Bieber, Post Malone, Rihanna, and The Weeknd.
Stop talking about my mind.
Trap goat. Nigga. Let's keep it rolling. Can't do it.
Hey, growing up, met a girl at the club. I tell her, listen, I only do the first night. If we gotta wait, I can't do it. Because I don't got time like that. Tomorrow ain't promised. You know, I've changed since then a little bit, but that's where I am.
Bring that nigga back outside. Yo, bring that nigga back. I miss that nigga.
Tomorrow is not promised.
I miss that nigga,
it's
man.
Tonight only. It's tonight only.
Bring him back out. That nigga was with me in the whole house. I like that.
Yeah, Kim would say, what you told her? I told her it's tonight only.
Yo, man.
You feel me?
Laura, I know I'm not worthy of you,
What you call it?
but
The
I
Riz?
just can't help loving you.
Check my man.
It's like wanting to touch a star. You know you'll never reach it, but you've just got to keep trying.
Why do you always say things like that?
These last 2 weeks have been wonderful for me. It's the closest I'll ever get to marrying you. That's why I wanted you to have this. No strings attached. Just
No
the
strings
one to my
attached,
heart.
baby. Just the one to my heart. Oh, shit.
Key to my heart, baby.
The audience what they want, and I tell the audience when they
I'm
want.
gonna give you the key to my heart. I'm gonna give you the key to my heart. No strings attached. So you know whenever you ready to come unlock it, you can. That's game.
All right, this next segment is called Raw or Don't Count with our CT ESPN correspondent Antonio Brown. Let's get it.
Watch yourself closely when it comes to a grown-ass woman, boy.
For you, I'ma slam my shit in the dope. My shit gonna swell up.
Listen,
You getting big, you getting swell beef.
Shit is that?
You
Because
getting
he's
swell
mentally
beef.
fucked. Slam his dick in the dough and then fuck you, dog. How like he'll shoot himself in the knee.
Hold on, auntie.
Niggas don't be playing with Tony.
I feel like if I hit you with a condom,
Nah, I'm
I
gonna
ain't
tell
hit
you what it is.
Oh, so
I'ma
he
tell
don't
you what
wear
it is.
condoms?
You missed that
Just
part?
make sure you got a test. But you,
He gotta
I'ma
come
tell
back.
you what it is.
I'm hearing
Bob.
you, Bill.
No, you're not.
How
You're
was-
not touching it.
I'm hearing you how I was born.
I'm gonna tell you what it is with Tokyo Tony.
What's up, yo?
A lot of these niggas that hit her daughter. So niggas like, yo,
That's unfortunate.
I know.
That is very unfortunate. Who's your daughter?
Black China.
Oh.
So niggas like, oh nah.
I'm definitely fucking.
Let me go over there.
That's crazy.
See what that Mom Dukes hit before.
Yo, a wise man once told me you should never go back with your ex. You want to know why you should never go back with your ex, Big Fonz Dog?
If you see the same tree twice in the forest, because you lost, nigga. That's a good one.
That is a good one. All right. We got some scripture. Got some scripture.
I found the groups on Facebook with the scriptures.
You already put me D. That's another
On
one?
the Facebook groups?
Nah. It was one you put me in. Either way.
That's another one.
We got something for the church. Real self-confidence comes from suffering. I suffer every day, bro, but I'm still not confident. You ready? You ready, nigga? All right. It's not the act of suffering that makes you confident, but the idea of you going through suffering with a purpose and coming out a stronger person. You ever wake up and feel like it's freezing cold? Now imagine feeling that same coldness after coming back from a snowstorm. That same coldness now feels warm. But what happened? Comfort and suffering changes your perspective on a lot of things. Now imagine that same scenario I gave you, but with different topics, i.e. gaining more friends, asking women out. That same nervousness, coldness, you felt no longer feels as bad when you've gone through worse. Snowstorms. This is callousing your mind. This is where real self-confidence comes from. No amount of followers will give you real self-confidence. You may have millions of followers, but you will always have something that's eating you up inside because you haven't faced your fears or even went through shit at all. This is a race you run completely alone. Start putting yourself in situations that are going to make you suffer, and you will start getting used to the coldness. But here's the trick. You gotta do it every day, my nigga. Suffering isn't a week retreat.
Weekend retreat.
A weekend retreat. Thank you, sir. I'm high. This is a concept very little will understand. Stay toxic.
And stay cold.
Stay cold.
Bitch ass niggas.
Gotcha, bitch.
That was fire. I like that. Who the fuck? Oh, all right. I should have fucked up real quick. All right, what else we got from the church this week? Oh, think about this.
To a Snapchat, and he was basically talking to this girl who he didn't know. So he's added this girl on Snapchat, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble, you know." And she just put question mark, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've got a girl, but you know, you look really good." Like, and she was like, "Go back to your girl." And I don't know if I was more ashamed that he was cheating or that she rejected him, because you're my man.
Quite
so
the
why does the
conundrum.
bad bitch want you? Then and I went on his Instagram and saw he's been messaging girls,
Bad
and they're
girls.
just opening it, airing.
Duh.
I'm thinking, yo, you're trying to cheat and the girls don't even want you. That's hell. Because it's like the bad bees are not picking you, so how come I picked you?
That sounds like you need to have a conversation with yourself, baby girl.
Yo, that's crazy.
What you think about that, yo?
For your girl to see you, to go in your DMs and to see you airballing.
For 3!
No, you not even hitting
You
the rim.
Aaron,
You
everything.
airballing.
That's crazy, bro.
You airballing from 40.
Yo, and
how
then,
that conversation
yeah,
go?
that's what I'm saying. Like, then Shorty gotta come to you like, hey, yo, we need to talk about a few things. First of all, I know what
you shooting your shot, that
because
nothing
you can't.
working.
See.
You can't.
Yeah, because you can't. That's the only reason you not doing nothing, nigga. You feel me? Because you airball.
You swinging and missing.
This nigga done shot 60 from the free throw and is shacking it. What?
Cold world, get a fucking
Very
coat.
cold world. She come to you like, nigga, I know what you been doing.
I see you missing all them shots.
Now we gotta stop because you not even like,
you ain't got no game.
Yeah. I wonder what yo was saying though. You think it was a reason for the album?
You probably just weak.
Yo, there's no good way.
And if you got pictures of you and your girl on your IG and you shooting shots.
Fuck that, because half of these bitches don't even look. There's no good way to initiate a DM conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna say? Hey, sexy lady.
You gotta say the eyes and some shit.
Nah, nigga. That's creeper status now. It ain't like it was when we was 20 and shit, yo.
You do it over there, girl.
You send the eyes with like another emoji that depending on the context of what was going on in the situation, you feel me?
Oh no, don't get me to lie. Yo, one of my homeboys was talking about this shit the other day.
Yeah,
he was like, I ain't been in the streets.
The emoji,
he was like, I ain't been in the streets in so long, yo. He was like, yo, what do I do, yo? He was like, what do I do? I was like, yo. And I told him straight up, I was like, yo. Brother. He was like, yo, Shorty followed me. I was just like, bro, I don't know, don't get me lying. I can't even tell you how the game is out here. I've been out the game for a good 10.
Ain't no game, bro. This shit is World War VII.
So Wild Wild West out here.
All right, before we get to our intermission, because I definitely need an intermission, yo. I'm never buying Gatorade again. I got a 5-pound bucket of fucking horse electrolytes from a Tractor Supply. I'm never getting hungover again or being iron deficient. I am the boss. Sipping half of a horse dose and I feel great. My skin is fucking tingling.
Also, I'm uninsured in Mississippi. Horse aid day 2 recap.
Day 2 recap.
Woke up energized at 7 a.m. naturally. An eighth of an ounce along with a gallon of water. My essential tremors have gone away. And I got asked what my skincare routine is. Horse electrolyte and 3-in-1 soap was because my skin was glowing. Feel incredible.
Literally glowing. My nigga.
And clear-headed.
You fucking with the horse electrolyte, yo? Apple a day electrolytes?
Nah, I'm cool.
Shit crazy.
It's like that's one step away from the train, the horse train.
You see the comms on us. It says scientists in the comments, let us know if we're good. Pony power in our tank.
Niggas like, yo, let me know something.
Hey, alright. Y'all don't let the horses keep any of their stuff. First it's their shampoo, then their ketamine. Oh, okay,
that man and tail. Not that man and tail.
We got an intermission, y'all. Shit.
So bro is feeling stable.
I'm out of here.
I made that shit sound like Kinderman.
Like the intro to Dexter. What the fuck is this? See, he don't even want to do that shit for real. Alright, yo. Human what?
I'm a talent manager. Who do I manage? A girl named Ima. She's a fashionista that lives in Tokyo. She posts about her life and her outfits on social media platforms, except she doesn't exist. She's a virtual human made from CGI, born in 2017. In the near future, we're integrating them with AI so that they become autonomous virtual humans that you can have a conversation with. Yes, they exist in the virtual world, but these virtual humans have an impact in our real world too.
If this dusty
Ima has
bitch can do it.
repeatedly shared her opinions
Look at this bitch.
on
They
real
live in
world
Japan, I'm
issues.
sure.
She initiated a
Look at her doing the TED. Look at the outfit in the TED Talk though, bro. That's some bold shit.
I'm going to the
She was
TED Talk
actually
this.
chosen as one of the Forbes
Not
Women
that.
of the Year, right before the likes
That's how niggas
of
wear their
climate
pants
change
now.
activist
Nigga.
Greta Thunberg
I swore I seen
and former
one of them
U.S.
rap niggas in
First
some
Lady
pants like that.
Michelle Obama. Gen Zs love her because they feel a real connection to her. For them, there's not much of a difference between someone that is real life breathing,
them little
sexy
Asian boys
Instagram,
probably.
and a virtual human like Ima. We should get away from the dystopian narrative of the virtual world that we have and seize possibilities for human connection and possibilities for...
That's not human connection though, right?
It's not.
Am I tripping?
It's smart though. Let me create an AI influencer that looks human.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Yo, we are here. We are where I wanted to be. We're at the Tech Talk. So this shit is a little lengthy, no Frank Ocean.
Tech Talk.
And then me and Fonzie getting the fuck out of here because we got another show to do. Shout out to Snaps, streaming at approximately 1 p.m. You ready for Tech Talk, yo? I'ma just go dark until this Tech Talk finishes because I really feel like we called this shit a couple weeks ago. Remember the open...
Impact on the world at a scale that no one understands yet.
Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google, just did an interview at Stanford where he talked about a lot of controversial stuff. Initially, the interview was uploaded on Stanford's YouTube channel, but a couple days later, the interview was taken down from YouTube and everywhere else. But today,
Reasons have to do with the fact that it's hard to serve, hard to calculate, and so forth. The interesting thing about short-term memory is when you feed you ask it a question, read 20 books, you give it the text of the books is the query, and you say, tell me what they say. It forgets the middle, which is exactly how human brains work too. Right? That's where we are. With respect to agents, there are people who are now building essentially LLM agents. And the way they do it is they read something like chemistry, they discover the principles of chemistry, and then they test it. And then they add that back into their understanding. Right? That's extremely powerful. And then the third thing, as I mentioned, is text to action. So I'll give you an example. The government is in the process of trying to ban TikTok. We'll see if that actually happens. If TikTok is banned, here's what I propose each and every one of you do. Say to your LLM the following. Technical reasons have to do with the fact that it's hard to serve, hard to calculate, and so forth. The interesting thing about short-term memory is when you the following. Make me a copy of TikTok, steal all the users, steal all the music, put my preferences in it, produce this program in the next 30 seconds, release it, and in 1 hour, if it's not viral, do something different along the same lines. That's the command. Boom, 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 right? You understand how powerful that is. If you can go from arbitrary language to arbitrary digital command, which is essentially what Python in this scenario is, imagine that each and every human on the planet has their own programmer that actually does what they want, as opposed to the programmers that work for me who don't do what I ask, right? Within the next year or two. Very soon.
So, we've already discussed on this channel a number of different versions of this.
And
Whether
this
you're
like
talking
the
about
shit
Aider,
in
Devin,
real time
Pythagoras,
and shit,
or
right?
just using agents to collaborate with
peer models, which they're now only 3. I'll review who they are. And everybody else appears to me to be getting larger. 6 months ago, I was convinced that the gap was getting smaller. So I invested lots of money in the little companies. Now I'm not so sure. And I'm talking to the big companies, and the big companies are telling me that they need
we was just talking
10 billion,
about.
20 billion, 50 billion, 100 billion. Lots of hydropower. Because we as a country do not have enough power to do this. The alternative is to have the Arabs
Read the
fund it.
caption.
And I like the Arabs personally. I spent lots of time there, right? But they're not going to adhere to our national security rules. Whereas Canada and the U.S. are part of a triumvirate where we all agree on.
So these $100 billion, $300 billion data centers, electricity starts becoming the scarce resource.
Hey, bro.
You were at Google.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. This is the Fact Check Podcast. We talk a lot about music industry shit. We also talk a lot about like bullshit news and shit like that. But y'all really need to pay attention to what the fuck is going on in technology right now, because there's some shit coming.
Well, it's like
that's what I'm on right now, bro.
We don't really talk about too much. All this shit tied in together.
Yeah, it is. But I feel like we ain't really even got to talk about it. We can just keep playing these fucking clips. On that note,
Skynet, man.
Fucking Skynet. We should make Skynet shirts. Episode 161, Fact Check Podcast. Shout out Big Fonz Dog. We out this bitch. And you already know how it go when we out, nigga.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me, you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 2/3%, I got 141 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they... See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
See, I touched that.
Like, nigga, we got one life. You can't, it ain't no redos. Nigga, this shit don't last 1,000 years. Most niggas live to what, 60, 70? That ain't a long time if you really think about it. Then, by the time you start getting money and enjoying life, nigga, you done already lived 20% of your life. Then another 40% of your life, nigga, you're gonna be old, so you ain't gonna really be able to do a lot of shit. So what do you really only get 40% of life to really just live and have fun for real, if you really think about it. Because you gotta calculate the half of your life that you sleep. So if you 70, I ain't even gonna say half, because don't nobody sleep 12 hours. But nigga, if you live to be 70, at least 25 of them years your ass sleep. So you really only living to be what, 45? That's you're alive. 10 of them years you a child, so 35. Then you gotta think about the broke years where you really don't get to move around and really be who you are for real because you don't got the funds. So that's another 5, 10 years. So nigga, you really only got a real 20 years to really live your life for real, if you think about it. So all that bullshit don't really be worth it at the end of the day. None of it. Any beef that exists ain't worth it. Any feud, any fucking relationship that was like, y'all broke up over some bullshit, that shit wasn't worth it. Any fucking decision, you just like, nigga, we got one life. You can't.
They're not holding on to their art. They're doing this. I've always said, listen, you will never put out all of the music that you make in your lifetime. So this is what you need to do. Sell some, get the rest away. Die empty. Die empty. Don't die with shit creatively inside of you. Die empty. So however it's got to come out, if I got to throw it out, give it out, this is the album that I vacuum my floor with, get it out. Get it out. Best example of that is Dylan. When he knew that his days were limited, what he did is he made sure that he got with people that I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. That's why he still got shit coming out that you haven't discovered. Oh my God, I got this new batch of Dilla beats. What was this? Oh, it was under somebody's bed and some said this CD he get.
Got one more now.
To be real with you, I got a lot of people that's not black that help the shit out of me. Because they really, people that really believe it. And I ain't talking about business, I'm talking about in life. People that love you, love you. It's not always going to be a color thing. And I know we fight so much to get us together, but at the end of the day, while you spend your time on this planet, you better love who love you, and you better figure out who love you and who got your fucking back. To be real with you,
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why?
Take it easy.
Because I can.
Shit like that.